Oh man. Alright, what's up y'all? Um I'm just here to address the ending of Dragon Ball Super. Kinda wanna talk about the pros and the cons on it. Um First let's go ahead and get the facts out of the way. Yes, Super is ending. Whether it's a hiatus or it's just flat out over has yet to be announced because they're moving the time slot which Super stands in Japan. They're moving that. They're taking Super out and they're putting in Kintaro, which is a new anime. From what I gathered, it has some of the same voice actors and actresses on them. So that's all in all what's happening. They're taking Super off the air. Toyotaro's manga will still be published every month, so the Super manga will still keep going. The animators who work on Super will be putting their efforts to the movie that will be released in December. That's the current status. My personal speculation, once again, is just it's just me, just how I feel on the situation. I don't think that Super is ending. I just feel like it's going on hiatus. But if it is ending, I'm not surprised. The reason why I say that is y'all got to remember that Dragon Ball isn't a series that it doesn't really go 700, 600, 800 episodes. It's just unheard of. The series doesn't do that. The original Dragon Ball series had 153 episodes. Dragon Ball Z had 291. And if you want to count Dragon Ball GT, it only had like 66 episodes. So with Dragon Ball Super ending at 131, I'm not surprised if that's where it ends. I think we should all, as a community, be grateful that it even came back. We almost went 2 decades without any new Dragon Ball content. If you think about it, we almost went 2 whole decades before Battle of Gods came out in 2012. We were pushing up 2 decades since new Dragon Ball content. We had the games. You had your little fanfics. Some people in the community were still, oh, what if this was to happen? What if we ever did get Super Saiyan 5? Things like that was going on, but there wasn't any official new straight from Toriyama goodness in 2 decades. So, I mean, if it ends here, it's not the end of the world. We still got Fighter Z that's coming out next week as of this recording. We got the Adidas crossover with Dragon Ball. We got the movie coming in December. And honestly, even if Super doesn't end, let's say Super comes back in 2019. Let's just say Super, Super takes his break. Kentaro does horribly. Even if Kentaro doesn't do horribly, Super comes back, whatever the circumstances may be, and we turn around and we get Super back. It's if Super comes back, in my personal opinion, I don't think that it's gonna stay on the air nothing but another year or two. And really, 2 years, in my opinion, is pushing it. I really will say a year, and just a year just to tidy it up. Because realistically, by the time the end of March rolls around, they're not going to be able to end the Tournament of Power, get to the end of Z with a nice little bow on top. I mean, yeah, all shows, not even just anime, but any show always has, they always have some loose ends. We still didn't get Vegeta going to Planet Sadala. We still didn't get to see what really happened in Future Chucks' timeline. We didn't. There's a lot of things that they can explore. They Super didn't capitalize on the character of Kid Trunks and Goten at all. There's a lot of things that they can still do. But honestly, I don't see if it comes back. This is just an if it comes back. I don't see it lasting more than a year, maybe a year and a half. I don't see it going 2 years. I feel like if you're going on 2 years, That's another 100 episodes. At this point, you're beating a dead horse. You don't. There was a saying from Bryan Cranston when he was asked, would he do a sequel to Breaking Bad, and he just said, I don't want to be on a show that's like, when you think about it, you're like, damn, they still play that. And no matter how great or how inspirational Super is, or Dragon Ball as an entire franchise is, this show started coming out in the '80s. Like, let's be honest, you know what I mean? The show started coming out in the '80s, televised. The manga obviously was before that, so we're well overdue. Hey, I mean, it's great and everything. We got dope characters. We got some dope story arcs. We got some good character development. We got a lot of different insight how our favorite Z fighters are doing after 20 years of me myself being a kid sitting in front of my TV watching it on Toonami to me being a grown man watching it on my phone or watching it on my consoles or watching it on my laptop and doing reviews here on YouTube. But guys, it's not the end of the world, you know. You still got the movie coming out, and th- now we even got more. Not, what if, imagine if they did a Dragon Ball multiverse now with all these universes? What if they have a multiverse that covers different verses that Zeno didn't erase? It's just there's so much more lore in the franchise now. Boom! Now we can get all this other stuff. We get a Dragon Ball Super AF. It's just there's a whole bunch of things. There's a whole bunch of different routes, and I feel like it's just a whole bunch of unnecessary panic. If the show's over, it's over. I mean, you know, I don't really think it's that deep. I don't really think it's that deep. And I love Dragon Ball. That was the first. That was yeah. That was the first anime I ever watched was Dragon Ball. So I get it, but come on, just relax, y'all. just relax. But there's a lot of things they could go with. But me, my personal opinion, I'm not surprised either way. If it ends in March, I'm not surprised. If it comes back, I'm not surprised. The only thing that will surprise me and make me like the only thing that will surprise me and like I would dislike from it is if it comes back and it spans for another 5 years because it's just like don't overhype it. Don't I mean not even overhyping it. Don't beat this horse. You know what I mean? Like because as a creator myself, as an artist myself, you can see when it's just like, oh, you're just forcing it now, and you don't want, even though it is, kids and marketing and money, I get that, but you don't want to be in the point where it's just like you're just throwing stuff out just with the Dragon Ball name, because some people were thinking that at one point in time, like a couple of years ago, and I hate that I know people don't like this, but Dragon Ball Evolutions, everyone was like, bro, it's just a cash cow. And the director even said he didn't give it a F about the actual franchise, the actual story. He just wanted to make a quick buck. So I'm just like, it's not. I'm pretty like right now, and even though Toriyama even said like they didn't listen to his instructions, and that's why the movie went so bad. But we're off that. That's already a bridge we've already crossed. But it don't just relax, y'all. Just relax. The movie's coming in December, and if it comes back, if Super does come back, and if then they'll have a nice way to finish it. Maybe we can get some oob stuff in the anime and not just in the manga. Maybe we can go after Z, and maybe we can actually get a good post ending of Z. You know what I mean? Like maybe we can get some of that in GT timeline, but actual like not that bad stuff. Like maybe we can get some of that. But and we still need that Bears versus Goku rematch. There's a lot of stuff that they could do, but if they end it, it's not a big deal. And for all my people who's not manga readers, this should be a fire behind you to get on the manga. Hop on the manga. Like I tell people all the time, did you read the manga? Did you read this month's manga? Nah, man, nah. I just wait for the anime to come out. Why? Like why would you wait for that? Why would you wait for the anime, which is a completely and it's shown time and time again, even with this most recent manga chapter that just came out. It's it's never the same. They're never identical. You know what I mean? Like it's never a cut and paste. Like how if you read a Naruto manga chapter and you watch Naruto manga episode, 90 98 to 95 to 98% of it is literally the same thing. But if you read a Dragon Ball manga chapter, or like not Dragon Ball, but I mean same thing. But if you read a Dragon Ball Super manga chapter and you watch a Dragon Ball Super episode, you get two different experiences. So go ahead and read the manga. The manga's not the manga hasn't said that they're gonna stop doing time slots because mangas are run on time slots. So go ahead and go ahead and read the manga every month. Go on Viz Media, read the manga. And when you're reading that manga and that's getting you by every month, by the time 12 manga chapters come out, it's gonna be a year. And maybe if Dragon Ball Super comes back, then you're back. Then you haven't missed it because you're not missing your Dragon Ball content. They haven't announced that the manga's going anywhere. So you're not missing anything, y'all. You're not missing anything. You're not missing the Dragon Ball as uh as a franchise is not. They didn't say we're done, we're canceled, we're done. No, there's the anime. Okay, the anime's on is ending. It's on hiatus. Whatever. You still got the manga. You still have content. If you're so gung ho and you're such a big Dragon Ball fan, you still have content. You know what I'm saying? You still have content. And you have a badass game that's coming out next week. Like, what? Like, how? Like, I don't see the loss. I saw a video, I saw a video earlier today. Like I said, I've known about the ending of Super like since early. Well, as of this recording, it's earlier yesterday because it's 2 in the morning. It's almost 3 in the morning while I'm recording this. But I saw a video from I think it was Quaman, and he said like 2015 was a good year. We got the announcement of Super, we got Resurrection F, and we got Xenoverse 1. It's a bomb year. If you look at this year, we got Fighter Z. We got a movie being announced, and we got blah, 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 blah. And we got these Adidas crossovers. It's just there's so much going on that just because this is ending, everyone's like, oh my god. It's not that deep. Just relax. Just relax. And I feel like I'm rambling at this point, but it's not the end of the world, y'all. Go read the manga. And make sure you get Fighter Z. Make sure you get Fighter Z. But I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. I just had to throw in my 2 cents because people were blowing me up saying, hey man, is this real? What the F is going on? This is fake, right? No, it's real. Super's ending in March. Whether it's a hiatus or it's the series finale, it's done. Maybe we'll get a Dragon Ball Super GT. But I don't know. But we'll just wait and see, and I'll keep you guys posted when I get information, and we'll just wait and see. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell, and we'll see y'all next time.